All right, darling? Yes, Bab. We're going to plant our wild garlic today. We're going down into the woodland next to the burn, which is where it's perfect conditions to grow wild garlic. And hopefully this time next year, we'll have a whole raft of it. And the kids are going to help us too. So we've agreed on this area here. And yep, thanks mate. Thanks for marking where we're putting our food. Just practical solutions for Fawsley's business. Lovely. So when you want some wild garlic, you're going to come down here from the orchard. You're going to come into the woods a little bit. We're on the bank of the burn. And just in this very shady little copse here, we're going to be planting it. It's supposed to be under deciduous trees, as you can see. No leaves on them, they're just budding at the minute. And nice and shady and next to water. Tick, tick, tick. Wild garlic, you have no excuse not to grow. So there we go, that's our bed. That's going to be enough because we've only got this amount. But Becky just pointed out, look, it's flowering already. Look at that. So let's get it all in, shall we, gang?
There are 3 buzzards circling above us.
Everybody's heard about the nerd. The bird, nerd, nerd.
But it's so lovely. They're wonderful. Oh, I think it must be a mating pair, and then there's a third one. Anyway,
Choose your weapon.
Yeah, whatever.
Big or small, don't mind.
We're going to plant these wild garlic plugs, which is very exciting. We're right next to the burn. Hopefully it's kind of shady, which is what they need, moist, and hopefully we'll get like a nice spread of wild garlic here over time. It's one of my favourite things. I'm so thrilled we've got some plugs to plant. I've got some seeds in my pocket as well, so I'm going to do some seeds as well as the plugs to see what we can.
I love cooking
encourage.
with this stuff. I particularly enjoy when the flowers come out, sprinkling the flowers on a salad, because it's halfway between garlic and onion, so it doesn't have the astringency that garlic has, and nor is it as powerfully bitter as onion.
But it's
just lovely. It gives a little warm tang.
You can do wild garlic pesto. We've done wild garlic. You can put them in scones. The kids.
There's chaos happening over there. Now this is going to be tricky to get them out of these. I don't know if there's a technique to this.
Just ease them out gently.
There. So I've opened that bit up.
Oh, okay.
So that means we can
lovely.
probably, it's like growing in compost, isn't it? So hopefully.
Oh
yeah, well done. Yeah.
Oh, God, they smell amazing. You come to help us. Hello, darling.
Right, don't eat any of this. It's not eating this, is he?
No, it's just the grass next to
us. All right, so I'm going to get this bulb up, but I'm also going to try and get some of the stuff with it.
Yeah. It smells so good.
Doesn't it? So it's already rooting a lot. Look at that.
Wow.
They're all interconnected. Becky just suggested you might be right, just to put the whole bag in, because they're already sort of interconnected. But do we maybe want to try and spread some out as well?
Should we do a bit of both?
I want some nice stuff in there as well. Bit of the black stuff.
This is peat-free compost.
Peat-free compost.
Oh, yes. Leggy. These lovely roots.
Ta-da! Wild garlic has joined the party here at our homestead. It does feel weird to be planting something that's meant to be wild, but it will be wild once we've done this.
Yeah.
And we will leave it untouched. We will just harvest bits and bobs of it.
They are quite interconnected, aren't they?
Yeah, I think we'll get to the point where we do your idea, Becky, and we just plant the rest of it all together.
Okay, I'm easing out ones I can ease out.
Okay, so we've got a good amount planted over there, as you can see. And this last bit, we're going to do Becky's idea because it's all clumped together anyway, and that is how it likes to grow. So rather than disrupting all the roots, we've got some planted individually, and Sun is just doing a nice job of clearing this nice area here, and we're just going to plonk it in. Let's get that in there. Lovely. And then we can empty all the rest of the black soil around them. Or did you want to keep some of that for doing your wild sowing of your... Okay.
What they've been growing in, I'm happy.
Yeah, absolutely. That's brilliant. Look at that.
And then
Yeah, lovely. Scattering the seeds.
we plough the fields and start the good seed of the Lord.
Monty always says to give everything a good soaking when you first put it in. The Scottish weather will, yes. Well done, daughter. Are you halfway? Hand baton to son, who will do second half. Yes, give those clumps a really lot of it, because there's lots of roots there. Yeah. Pretty happy with that, gang. Wild garlic. Please grow. And obviously that is just a tiny bit of nature of what we have here, and we've done minimal intervention, and I'm hoping that nature just takes over, right? We're so fortunate to have all this space. Why not let some wild stuff establish that we can actually use and eat? So good luck to you, wild garlic. See you next spring.
Okay, this is what I'm dealing with, people. Check this guy out. I don't want to scare you. I've just come to... It's Saturday morning, so I take this dog out for a nice long walk. There he is. And I was just thinking the weather's going to be turning later on, so I thought I'd do the chickens now, but I don't want to disturb you. Oh, little dormouse. I think you're living around here because you've got good food and you're safe. Oh, Bluebell's coming for a feed, how is he? Should put the lid back on you, my love. You're very, very good looking. Oh, sweet little thing. Sweet little thing you are. Okay. Okay.
Hello. A note on looking things up online, which is something that we do endlessly because we are, of course, hobby homesteaders. We've never done any of this before. We have plenty of books on the subject, and we read them and follow their advice, because you like to think a published book is probably not going to be completely wrong. But you do have to be a bit careful with what you read on Tinternet, as I'm sure we all realise. But it's so tempting to just have a problem or have a question and type it into Google or ChatGPT or YouTube. And we all know that there's plenty of idiots on YouTube who are showing the ways of doing things that aren't right. But my point is that you must treat things with a pinch of salt until you've looked it up in a reputable place and you know whether or not you're going to then follow the advice. The latest version of which is chili flakes in the chicken feed. I looked it up, and at best there are a variety of opinions out there. My conclusion, having gone into it and looked at a few different sources, is that I don't think I'm going to do it after all. There has been some evidence that it can deter rodents, but not necessarily forever, and the rodents can get used to the chili taste. And there's also evidence that it can, in the wrong quantities, affect their digestion of the chickens and give them irritable bowels or whatever, which then affects the eggs, and just I don't want to do anything to them that's going to hurt them. So my feeling is always to err on the side of not doing something that might upset the balance. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. And the chickens are doing just fine. I think we may need to look at another option for this rodent that we keep finding in their feeder, because obviously rodents in food, not a great idea when we're feeding it to the chickens. So, but I don't think I'm going to do the chili flakes thing. On the subject of not believing everything you see online. Hi, Becky.
Hello.
You may remember we were in here not so long ago, and I didn't know what this was and was told it was coriander, and then Becky secretly filmed it on her iPhone, and it came up as coriander.
It is coriander.
Well, I then later did the very same thing, and it came up as French parsley. Then I did some more research, and I found out that there are lots of plants that all look like each other. What does that say now, Becky?
I'm just checking, yeah, just to see what this says. Oh, that says something completely
And now
different.
it says something completely different. So there we go. Do not always trust what you see on the internet, especially, it seems, the iPhone's plant identification thing. Certainly not if you're going to eat it. So I looked at a video that compared French parsley, I think it was, or cow parsley, which is the really common one in the UK, with the equally common but highly dangerous and toxic hemlock. And that said that the good one, the one you can eat, cow parsley, which apparently tastes a bit like normal parsley, has got a hairy stalk, and the dangerous one, hemlock, has a smooth stalk. This is smooth. It's not dangerous to, you know, touch or anything, but you wouldn't eat it.
Could it be chervil? I mean, it could be chervil.
It could be chervil.
But let's not take the risk.
But given that we
it
don't
could well
know,
be chervil, but we don't know.
but the leaves don't look like chervil, do they?
Oh, sometimes called French parsley.
Oh, okay. So maybe it is chervil.
So
But you can't remember whether you planted it
So
or
I
not.
chucked some herb seeds down here just to see what would overwinter. So I think it is genuinely a herb we can eat, but
Yeah.
obviously not going to take the risk. So we'll pull it out.
Well, I reckon you're right then in that case, and it probably is chervil. But given that we're not 100%, we'll take it out.
Yeah.
So would you mind doing the honours, Dana?
And just say whilst I'm doing that.
And I'll take it over to the
Oh
compost.
God, that's got a good root base. Look at that.
Mm.
Bango, bango. That's a dandelion. Come on. Look, some of my seeds are starting to germinate already. So, let's get down there a bit more. The early sprouting purple broccoli. This is cauliflower romanesco, couple coming here, and the broccoli.
Don't take long.
Purple, another purple sprouting broccoli as well. So they're all good.
Looking lovely.
Nothing else I don't think yet, but it's early days. Cucumber plugs are in. I put some tomato plugs in as well as the seedlings that I'm growing.
The basil that we planted
Basil's
out is mostly
fine.
doing really well.
Yeah, the chives are thriving.
How are my potatoes chitting? Very slowly, but we've got time for these.
Parsley's like Day of the Triffids. I wonder if we need to try and
Maybe we need to make some parsley pesto or something like that.
Oh, it's enormous. Then we've got
Or some chimichurri.
my daughter picked these. This is chocolate mint and a garden mint. We've also got this garden mint which is coming back beautifully now, but that looks good. Courgettes and squashes are over there. Thyme in, coriander in. It's all very exciting.
You're crushing it. Well done.
We've also planted some seeds outside. But saying that, there was a really heavy frost last night, so maybe I was a bit too soon, but we'll see. But
We'll see what survives.
Beetroot.
Could you
some
hold the
kales.
camera while you speak? Thank
Yeah.
you, because I have injured my shoulder.
Yeah, he has. He's hurt himself.
Thank you.
So yeah, and then I thought I'd hold off and do lettuces and things in a couple of weeks when hopefully it's a little bit warmer again.
Sure.
And we need to start looking at the fruit bed as well.
God, it's hot in here.
It's really hot in
Proper
here, isn't
sauna
it?
heat.
Yeah.
And it's not that hot outside. I mean, I guess that's what greenhouses are supposed to do, right? Sure, it works. Brilliant.
It's a beautiful
but
day.
It's really hot in here. I'm just gonna
Cool.
pop out.
It's all good.
Right, Becky has just let the chickens out for the first time. I think that was a good decision. They're they know that this is their flock. They know that where they go to bed.
They're nice and settled in their routine.
They're nice and settled. This is like what, 5 weeks into having them.
Yeah.
So they're having a little go on Chickenopolis. Yeah. We're a bit worried about Dave, who's that one, who's being a little bit quiet and slightly away from the rest of them sometimes.
I don't. So, Izzy and Chocoletta have both been laying for about a week. Rosie's just started this week with some baby pullet eggs, but every day. And Dave was laying every day and stopped.
Look, he's staying in away from the others. This is not good. Incidentally, just a reminder, we know it's a she. They're all hens, they're all layers. We just thought it would be hilarious to call one of them Dave, because we're just that whimsical. They're all going to run away now, aren't they? Oh no, they're not. They don't mind you. That's good. Come on, Dave, come and join the fun. Not sure. You guys are very happy. Bluebell's going, over here. All right. Have fun, girls. So join us over the coming weeks when we really start to see the seasons change and nature just erupts into life. It's already started. And as the growing season kicks into gear, we really try and balance enjoying the bounty of our land with looking after it and all the jobs that need doing. Speaking of which, I hope my shoulder gets better soon because I need to get back on our mower, the beast, to get these lawns done. There's lots going on as always around here. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you next week on Learning the Good Life.